Welcome back, people. We got some more Fishing Planet for you guys here again today. So we did a video on showing you guys ground bait on the rods. We used two heavy chasers and we used these two rods here, which this one's a Carp Ranger and the deep horizon rod. So we used 2 versus 2 to see which one brought in more fish with ground bait. I didn't put any ground bait on the heavy chasers, but there was ground bait on these two. I used a cheap bait on the rod in my hand and a cheap bait on this rod here. Again, on these two rods, we used boilies. So we used boilies, we used the proper carp hooks, we used all the proper setup, we used... You can check that video out, but we used all the proper stuff to try and make us catch quicker between the heavy chasers and the actual carp rods using ground bait with these heavy chasers not using ground bait. Again, that video, you can always check it out. Anytime there is updates on Fishing Planet, we download and install as quick as we possibly can. As the download is almost finished, which I do have a very fast internet download speed, so we get it done quick, which is awesome. As soon as that update comes, I'm then setting up a live stream just as it's about to be downloaded, or just as there's only a minute or two left to be downloaded. I set up a live stream and we show you all of the new stuff. Now that could be rods, reels, boats, tackle, even new lakes. It could also be showing you new fish, also showing you new hotspots to catch those new fish as well. But today, I fall back to Weeping Willow. And the reason why is because this is a very beautiful place. There is lots and lots of carp here in this place. And I'm using the rod spot. The reason why is because people, when this first came out, people told me to use it. And I used it. And it wasn't very, very good. It wasn't good at all. And that could have been because it was new, possibly. I don't know. It could be because it was new. Oh, wow. It could be because it was new, possibly. I'm not sure. But it didn't work very well for me at all. And, yeah, it just didn't really work. So, because of that, and you guys keep on asking me to try it again, I've come back and I've spent an insane amount of money on this video. So, for that fact, you should definitely subscribe and turn notifications on. Otherwise, you'll miss when we do our new live streams. You'll also miss out on those updates and when new games come out, not just Fishing Planet. Fishing Planet is our main game, but when new games come out, we like to show different types of new games as well. We also do show sometimes a few old games, but we do try our best to try and show new popular games that people would like, as well as showing all new updates on Fishing Planet as well. So this was a very, very expensive video, and I keep saying very, very, because it really was very expensive. It was insane how much it cost me. So to buy the SPOD rod itself, SPOD, I don't know, that sounded kind of weird. But anyway, to buy the SPOD rod, why does it sound so weird? I don't know. For us to buy that, will set you back 46,000 cash, nearly 47,000 cash. So not a cheap thing to buy. We also have on there, I will quickly show you real quick. We have the XL Spinner 6000. Again, you don't have to have the same setup as me, but if you are interested, you can always pause the video at any point and copy exactly what I've got on there. So I've used, as you can see, I've got lots and lots of different ground bait, and I've used some of the most cheapest ground bait to the most expensive ground bait on the game. And in my honest opinion, this video is just, again, because I played this game... Oh, that's well too far. Oh, gosh, what a waste that was. I'm not casting that far. Nobody saw that. So, in my opinion, I've played this game for 5 years nearly, getting close to 5 years. And within 5 years of playing this game, this is just completely my opinion. Again, not sponsored or anything by Fishing Planet. I just like to show you all different missions from all different lakes, which we've completed every single mission all across Fishing Planet, showing those newest lakes right down to those very beginners lakes. We've shown all of it. And this rod spot, I think it's really hard to say really whether it does make a massive difference. I feel like it does make a bit of a difference. Does it make a humongous difference? I don't really think it does, because Weeping Willow, you can catch fish here pretty fast anyways. That is that. Like, in one day, we've also got a video of this. In one day, we earned 90,000 cash in this place in one day. That is absolutely insane. So, yeah, you can definitely earn some serious money in here. The one good thing is me making this video was very, very expensive, but on the other hand, I do have premium for 3 days, so I'm going to be making the most out of that. That's why I didn't bother. It didn't bother me too much to make this video, because I am going to be able to make the money back. Now, it might take me a short minute, of course, but I am going to be able to make that money back. So, okay, giving my opinion, I would say when you come in this lake and you want to catch fish, your chances of catching fish, if you're using the same setups as I am, whether it's on the heavy chasers or whether it's on these bait rods, again, we've put ground bait on the 2 carp rods and no ground bait on the 2 heavy chaser rods, and see which one gave us more fish. We made a separate video of that. You can check it out. But using the rod SPOD alone, with all heavy chasers, which I've done at the minute, I'm just using these because these are the rods that I've got here. So if you didn't use the rod SPOD to throw bait out, I'd say your chances of catching fish would be 90% chance that you would catch. As long as you're using the right setup, you're casting in the right place, that kind of thing, using the right baits, you would have 90% chance to catch one of these carps. That's yeah. If I use the rod SPOD, the chances of catching go from 90% to around 98%, 96 to 98%. That's the difference. Around about an 8% difference. Where do I get those maths from? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you where they come from. It's just, again, me playing this game for nearly 5 years. It's just completely my opinion, that's all. The channel is family friendly, so therefore we'll never say anything bad about the game, but I have to give my honest opinion of what I think of the game, for the fact this is the main game that we have on the channel. There is more Fishing Planet on the channel than anything else, so I have to give my honest opinion whether I think something is good or I think something is bad, because I can't say it's good and make out that I like it if I don't, because that's just, I'm not that type of person. I have to be straight up with you guys. I can't say it's 100% better, you catch insanely fast using the rod SPOD, because the truth is you don't. That's the true fact of it. Again, you can leave your comments below whether you use one of these, whether you're thinking about buying one of these, or whether you've ever used one or you use it all the time. Leave comments below. But I've gone from the most expensive ground bait to the most cheapest, and that makes no difference either. It makes absolutely no difference if you spend the highest amount of cash on the very best ground bait to buying the cheap mixed ground bait, mixed universal ground bait. I don't see any difference between the two. They're both ground bait, they're both going to do the same thing, and I've spent about a week and a half using, for half of the week, or just over half the week, I used only cheap ground bait. Then I went to the other half of the week only using expensive ground bait, and there is no difference between the two at all. It makes no difference. So there is no point in you buying the most expensive ground bait unless you've got money to burn and you don't know what to do and you're kind of bored on the game and you're trying to find something to do. And then by all means go and buy the most expensive ground bait. But otherwise, the cheapest ground bait, which I think is called Crimson something, I don't even know now, but yeah, the cheapest ground bait to the most expensive, there's not really a lot of difference between the two. Well, I say not a lot of difference. I notice no difference between the two at all. I literally notice no difference. It seems exactly the same. But using the rod SPOD, the thing that makes me say 8% difference is that here when you fish, you will catch fish 90% chance. Using this rod, it takes it from about 90% to 96 to 98%. Again, it's only my opinion. That's not facts. It's just my opinion. It doesn't seem like it's amazing. It does make a slight bit of difference, I guess, but not a humongous difference. And I put so much ground bait out there. It's been the most expensive video I've ever done. So drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. Leave comments below if you've got anything to say. Keep an eye out for our new live streams. If you don't have the notifications, the bell clicked, you will miss out on those live streams. That's it. We'll catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I'm out.